Okay, so I'm going to show you why and how Alexa is awesome. And specifically, I'm going to be focusing on Alexa Flash Briefings. And ignore the mess
Tasha, here's what's new
in my office. And Alexa is talking to me and it scared the crap out of me just now. But ignore the mess that is my office, because I know where stuff's at and that's all that matters. So I'm going to come in the morning, go to my office, and have a seat, play with my brain a little bit. And right now I'm focusing on, which I'm kind of actually not focusing on, I'm kind of being distracted, but that's okay, on prepping for my next AWS cert. So whatever your process is, when you come in the morning, check your emails, check your calendar, okay, bend your guts, but you're wanting to do something else, kind of stay on top of the news, be kind of know what's happening without actually having to go through the process of manually opening a file or opening an email, opening a newsletter, specifically calling on a podcast. You don't want to have to go through those steps because, we're lazy. And but this is the beauty of Flash Briefing. So, Alexa, play me my Flash Briefings.
Tasha, here's what you haven't heard yet today. In Hawking College news.
Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've had an update for the Hawking College.
Alexa, turn up the volume.
Science program.
Alexa, volume up.
And it's just been a crazy,
Alexa, volume up.
Crazy past few months. So I wanted to give you a heads up of where we're at right now. You may have seen a notification that the Web and App Development Program is suspended. But no fear, because just because it's suspended, and as a heads up, I really don't like that word. Hey guys, so I just came across this new house and we are going to explore it a little bit, so come with me. First, we're walking up the driveway. It is a gravel driveway. The yardage in the front yard is probably about a half an acre, and the backyard is about a half acre as well. So you get a little under an acre for the entire property of the house. So the driveway itself is approximately 500 yards long. It's got plenty of parking. I see 4 cars parked here right now, so parking is not an issue. And the entranceway, looks like the current tenants are using their carport door for their main entranceway, but there is a front door. It's got a small porch, a cute little bench. And when we go into the carport, we are going to see it is a carport. It's an open carport attached to the house. It is a 1-car size carport, and it has a storage building that's attached to it as well. There's plenty of space for a barbecue, ladders, anything else that you need to use the carport for, including the car. So as we enter into the carport, we come into the kitchen, and the kitchen is it's got a lot of counter space. It's got plenty of cabinets and counter space, and it does have lead you into the dining room.
He is the guy in my mirror. He likes cookies, and I buy stuff on impulse. You don't want to be fat and broke? You can make different choices. You get to decide. So much of this is about behavior. You're not a victim. You get to decide how to win. For more of the Dave Ramsey Show, listen to the podcast.
From NJ Realtors, with our brand new New Jersey Realtors member perks partner, Rent Spree, you can streamline your rental screening process. It combines an online rental application, credit report, background check, and eviction report all into one tool. Visit njrealtor.com/member perks to learn more. Advocate for the future of the industry and showcase your professionalism with the Commitment to Excellence, C2X, program through the National Association of Realtors. Over 50,000 members have begun their journey to excellence. Are you up for the challenge? There's no better time than now to earn certifications and designations through the Center for Realtor Development.
Alexa, next.
Murphy issues guidance for organized sports. This week, Governor Murphy signed Executive Order 168, which allows organized outdoor sports to resume that are regarded as high risk by the New Jersey Department of Health. All practices and competitions must be held outdoors and follow health and safety regulations. The regulations include COVID-19 screenings, limited equipment sharing, and more. Do you know what Bitcoin is? Do you know the ins and outs of digital currency? Obtain answers to your questions about the world of digital currency with the ABCs of cryptocurrencies in real estate feature from the July/August issue of New Jersey Realtor. From Osbiel Gonzalez, Tampa Real Estate Flash Briefing. This is the weekly update for all things real estate in Tampa. Your update on Tampa real estate is brought to you by local realtor Osbiel Gonzalez. Osbiel will be sharing average price per square foot, number of homes on the market, and how many homes have sold in the last 30 days. Osbiel will also let you know about average price of homes sold and upcoming open houses and real estate events. This is the best and most updated information on buying, selling, and leasing in Tampa. If you need more information on what to do with your property, contact Osbiel Gonzalez at osbiel.iswarerealty@gmail.com. Osbiel is a local Tampa realtor with Easy Way Realty. That's all for now.
Okay, so it ends. And then this is what happens next. I'm going to, give me a second. Nothing really happens next. It just stops. And that's one of the beauties of it. You don't have to make sure you're not running up your phone. If you're doing something, on a podcast, you don't have to, stop the next podcast from autoplaying, because sometimes that does happen. It just stops. It does, the length of it can vary depending on how many flash briefings you subscribe to. But this is what I love about flash briefings, and I think it may be underutilized, and I want to explain the appeal to it. The appeal is that you can just subscribe. You go to your Amazon store, and you go to Amazon.com and go to your Alexa store. Find a flash briefing, you hit enable or subscribe or something along those lines. And that's it. It's linked to your Alexa account. You don't have to do anything else. And whenever there's a new flash briefing, it'll play. If there's no flash briefing, it'll say there's no flash briefing. So I'm like, okay, and you're done. So all you have to do in the scenario that I gave, you walk into your office in the morning, turn your computer on, get in your coffee, doing whatever it is to, get set up and ready for the day. And you can just say, Alexa, play my flash briefings, and it'll go through them all. All of them.
Tasha, you're up to date so far this afternoon.
And
Starting again from the beginning. AWS test prep does not contain any recent content at the moment. In Hocking College news.
Alexa, stop. And because I keep saying her name, it keeps talking to me. But that's okay. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so flash briefings, there's a lot of power behind it. There's a lot of good marketing ideas behind it. There's a lot of good information. There's a lot of good insights. There's just a lot of good things that you can do with Alexa briefings, flash briefings rather. So if you have any questions on how to get set up, and for the most part, it's free. Unless you have a lot of hits. Like a lot of hits. It's all using Lambda, and you can do it, like you've heard some of the ones that were kind of like the Alexa voice, and you have some that were like a real voice. You can pick and choose which one you want to do. I kind of like the real voice ones myself. But anyways, if you have any questions on how to set up an Alexa flash briefing so that people can subscribe to it and, let them know about your businesses, your services, or just any kind of inspiration you want to give, let me know and I'll be happy to help. See you guys.